It's creepy, maudlin, and amateurish.
Exactly. I love it.
My symbol of humanity, I have chosen to focus.
We got in early. Feeling free. Oh.
Would you mind holding this?
Thanks.
Hey, baby. Killer party. It's a happening. So where's your stuff?
We decided that this would just be Walter's show.
Oh, we did? Why would we do that?
Oh, because Walter is more established.
Strange, you know. Walter doesn't really strike me as a cute, hungry kitten type.
It's really good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Your husband's quite a talent. Do you paint too?
I don't know.
I'm curious about your technique. How long did that piece take to execute?
That? Probably, well, months. You know, first the thinking, the sketching, then the time with just me and the oils.
Oils. But isn't that acrylic?
Ah, that, yeah. Yeah, it's like a jumble of ideas and rattling around in my brain.
So where do you get your ideas?
What do you mean?
I mean, why are they all images of children?
The film I'm doing my project over today is Big Eyes by Tim Burton, directed in 2014, and the scene that I'll be analyzing symbolism for is the exhibition scene. In the very beginning of the first scene, we see that the two of the side characters are discussing the art, and immediately the female character says that the art is creepy and immature. This can reflect the main character, Walter, how he is immature for stealing Margaret's art, and how just the way he acts towards her. And then as the scene progresses, we see that Margaret is walking around just serving drinks to everyone when she is surrounded by her own artwork, yet she's getting none of the credit, which can symbolize how she's being treated as lower class and how she technically is lower class around them, because it's not her art because she's a woman, and how women were treated lower in that situation. And as she walks to her friend discusses how she doesn't understand why that she's not getting her own art presented in the exhibit, and she is kind of symbolizing what everyone was thinking, why isn't she getting her own art, and what Margaret herself is thinking, how this isn't a good idea, how she should be getting her own art featured in her own exhibit, how she shouldn't let her husband take control. And then we see that her husband is just standing and laughing, taking all the credit, and he's very greedy in this situation. It's his laughter is kind of the symbol for that, and how he's just signing people's posters on their backs, and he's just having a good time, yet he's getting all the credit, and he's famous for something that's not even his. And the paintings in the background, how their little kids can resemble the naiveness of Margaret herself, as she let her husband just take control of her art and take credit for everything. Her herself, as a kid in a way. And as Margaret is talking with the man, he's asking her about if she does art, and she says, I don't know, and she's not even, this can be symbolism for she doesn't even know who she really is anymore, and if this is even her art, because it's been taking over. And as Walter is looking at his art and he's discussing it with the man, he's very in distraught, just as Margaret is, because it's not her art. He's in distraught because he doesn't know how to answer the questions because it's not his art. The man asks him about his painting, and he talks about oils, yet they use acrylic, and he's asking all those questions they can't answer. So both of them are distraught in the situation. They're full of uncertainty. Both are not only that, but they're also full. The scene represents a lot of jealousy for them because Walter is jealous of Margaret's art and how he doesn't have this talent as her, and he can't be as good as her. And Margaret is jealous of Walter for getting all the credit of something that she's done. And a lot of these scenes just resemble what I discussed earlier, the not only immaturity, but the distraught and the uncertainty and the jealousy. And these scenes can later lead her distraught, can somewhat foreshadow how she can't understand why it's happening, and she takes control of the situation and takes credit of her art. And in this, it reminds me of a Bible story in 1 Samuel where Saul took David under his wing, and when Saul became better part of his army and kind of became better than him, people recognized that, and Saul didn't like that, and he became very jealous and tried to take the credit of David. And it got to the point where Saul even sent people to hunt David down because of it, kind of similar to this situation, this scene, and the characters in general. The end.
Good job, Noah.
The end.
Yay!
Well done, Nick. Good job.
I think it's in there.
Yay.
Everyone say hi to Miss Torres.
Hi, Miss Torres.